Hi guys, I'm here today and I'm going to be talking to you about Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice is inspired by one of the most revered graphic novels of all time, Frank Miller's classic, The Dark Knight Returns. I have it right here. In the 1986 story, Bruce Wayne is 55 years old and has retired from a life of crime fighting, but he jumps back into action when Gotham's crime levels begin to rise. Then he teams up with 13-year-old female Robin, all while Superman prevents a Soviet nuclear warhead from hitting American soil. They're probably not going to go with the Cold War themes this time around, but you can definitely see the visual inspiration. Just from the design, you'll notice they included the chubby bat symbol, and of course, Bruce Wayne's iconic Kent Buster armor. That's not the actual name of the armor, but I just like the sound of it. Number 2 is Here Comes Wonder Woman. It's almost insane to think that Wonder Woman has been kicking ass in the comics since 1941, and that she's basically the female Superman when it comes to her iconic status, yet she's never been featured in a live-action feature film before. Although the popular television series starring Linda Carter ran for 3 seasons in the 1970s, she's never made the transition to the big screen. Gal Gadot, whose resume consists mainly of supporting roles in Fast and the Furious movies and a modeling career overseas, is not a huge mainstream star in North America, though she definitely looks the part. Although she was never up for the role, I had my own personal pick for who could have been an amazing Wonder Woman: Linda Carter's daughter, Jessica Altman. I mean, look at her. Number 3, the Easter egg to end all Easter eggs. In 2007, I Am Legend hit screens starring Will Smith. Aside from a few questionable CGI moments, fans were treated to something else. One of the most talked about Easter eggs of all time. The iconic Batman vs. Superman logo was plastered up in Times Square, possibly as a sign of things to come. You have to remember that this movie was almost a decade ago, before Iron Man flew onto screens and comic book movies truly became mainstream. Many casual fans were unaware that Batman and Superman had already duked it out in the comics several times. Of course, the movie would be greenlit many years later, but as it turns out, this wasn't an Easter egg at all. It was screenwriter Akiva Goldsman referencing the Batman vs. Superman script he wrote back in 2001, which was rejected by Warner Brothers at the time. According to director Zack Snyder, the DVD and Blu-ray extended edition of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice will be almost 3 hours long, tacking an additional half an hour onto the story. It will also be the first R-rated Superman or Batman film ever. Snyder is famous for his blood-soaked comic book adaptations, including 300 and The Watchmen. Never one to shy away from pushing the envelope, he even ended Man of Steel with our hero snapping Zod's neck, much to the horror of Superman purists worldwide. No word yet on what he has in store for the R-rated cut of Dawn of Justice, but if I had to guess, I'd say we're in for at least one Wonder Woman nipple slip. I mean, he's already shown us Dr. Manhattan's glowing blue dong, so a regular female nipple wouldn't exactly be shocking at this point. Number 5, this movie has to be a hit. Earning $800 million at the box office worldwide is considered a pretty monumental feat, something few movies ever accomplish. For example, smash hits like Deadpool and Days of Future Past both earned just under $750 million, and Ant-Man crossed $500 last summer. But according to a story in Variety, Dawn of Justice needs to earn $800 million just to break even. The trade reports a $250 million production budget, plus another $150 million for all the film's marketing, advertising, and promotions. That means Batman vs. Superman would have to gross around $800 million worldwide just to recoup its investment, since studios and theaters share the box office revenue. So as you can imagine, if the movie doesn't shoot way past the $1 billion mark worldwide, there will be some very grumpy studio executives. But I suppose if the Phantom Menace could do it, pretty much anything is possible. Thanks for tuning in for my top 5 roundup for Dawn of Justice. I hope everyone has a great week, a wonderful Easter, and that we chat soon. Bye for now. hate my hair today. It's driving me crazy. What happened here? Oh my gosh. Just